So today we are looking at the FunOS 22.04.5. So it is released on October 25th. So here is the boot menu. So let me quickly boot it in the live boot. I'm running it on the virtual machine, which is VMware, with 60 GB of virtual disk, 8 GB of RAM, and my CPU is i5 1240p. I'm going to show you all the what it's based on, like a desktop environments, downloading process, all the features and everything. So I already made like a FunOS videos in the previous in my channel. So if you want to check that out, you can check it out. So this is the latest version, which is released on October 25th. So the booting process will take like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Usually it will take that much of time. So some distros, if it's like a beta version or a development version, it's going to take like a 3.5 minutes or maybe more. But if it's a stable ISO file, then it's going to be taking like a minute or 2 minutes. So as soon as the desktop is loaded, I'm going to show you all the information. So I already tested it was working properly. So I'm going to go through all those things like a Linux kernel, features, audio, graphics, everything, downloading process and all those things. So if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe because I'll be posting 2 videos daily. Subscribe, you can subscribe. And also there will be some duration or some gap between 2 videos because I need to edit and upload another video. So that's the reason. So there will be like a 3-4 hours of gap between 2 videos always. So it's better to turn on the notification. So you should be getting the notification as soon as the video is posted. As you can see, our mouse cursor is almost looking here on the desktop. So it's going to take like a few more seconds, maybe like 30-40 seconds, and you should be seeing like a same thing you usually see in like a Ubuntu, like a try live boot and also install. So you should be seeing the 2 options, whether you want to choose the live boot or you can choose the installation. So in my opinion or in my point of view, it's always a good option to try. If you have like a live boot, always try the live boot first. If you're satisfied, then go with the installation. So it will be a good option because if anything happens in the live boot, you can just remove the ISO file and delete the ISO file, or else you can just wait for the another stable ISO file. So it's better to try always the live boot for like maybe 1 or 2 days like that. If you're thinking like installation, or else if you want to test like a Linux distro hopper or like just testing, you can just use the virtual machines or the live boot. That will be okay. And the weird thing is like a mouse cursor will be on the left side. As you can see, the pointer, it looks like on the left side, so it's okay. So the language selection you get same like a Ubuntu. So I'm going to show you what is based on the desktop environment, everything. So you should be getting like a live boot and also the installation. So always go with the live boot first. If you're satisfied, if you get all the information, then go with the installation. So it's not like a well-known distribution. So it has the official website, but it's always a good option to do your own research if you're thinking of installation. If you're satisfied with the privacy, if everything is okay, then go with the. Don't blindly watch someone's video and then go with the installation, because I always say that never go with whatever the internet said or whatever you see in the internet. Always do your research because it's your privacy and it's your PC. So that's the reason. Whatever, even if it's me, never trust on anyone. Do your research. If you're satisfied, then go with the installation. So here is how the desktop layout looks. Here is the application menu. So let's first check the system monitor and we can see how much of resources it's consuming. So CPU, it says like a 2%, RAM is almost like a 300 MB. So in the official website, it says like a desktop environment is JWM. So on the resources side, it's pretty much good. So I'm using 8 GB of RAM, which I already mentioned. And these are all the processes running right now. Let me go with the more details. And these are all the processes. And about the LS task, version is 0.1.10. So I'm going to keep the task manager in the right side corner, and you can decide or you can judge it on your own whether to use this distribution or not. So I'm going to first change the display settings, and we can go through all the other things like a kernel and all those things. Let me find the monitor settings. My monitor resolution is 1920 into 1080. I have the size. Let me click on apply. Okay. About, here is the screen information. So here you can see there is like some glitch usually happens in some desktop environment. So you just need to change the wallpaper and it will be fixed. So that's a pretty common thing, so you don't need to worry about anything here. So I need to find the wallpapers, or maybe changing some theme maybe works sometimes. So it's better to change the wallpaper. So usually I will be changing the wallpaper. Let me find the wallpaper settings, set wallpaper. Here are a bunch of wallpapers available. So I'm going to choose the this one, which is a tree which has like a green. So I love green things, so I'm going to keep it everything like this. And what else we have to do here? So let me first show you the like a NeoFetch and everything, and we can go to official website later. So this is how it's consuming the resources. So let me make it bigger so you can see everything properly. So let's make it bigger. So the NeoFetch is not pre-installed, so we need to install the NeoFetch on our own, and also maybe the INXI also. So here is the LX terminal. You get the version 0.4.0. Let me try the NeoFetch first. Hit enter. So it says you need to install the NeoFetch. So let me copy the command, or you can just so the mouse cursor is a issue here. So it's not the issue from the distro, it's from my side. So sudo apt install NeoFetch. So you just need to type in Y, and it's going to take like maybe a few seconds, and you should be getting the NeoFetch installed. So here is how the network connection looks, or the internet connection. The icon is a bit changed. So I don't really remember the changes from the past video. So because it's almost like maybe 6-7 months ago, or maybe a year ago, I don't really remember. But if you want to search, you can search it in my channel, because I made like a 3000-4000 videos of every Linux distro. So you should be finding every Linux distro. Some videos will be having voiceover, and some videos will be doesn't have the voiceover. So you need to understand these common things. But the information, you should be getting every information in every video. So there is no change in that. But there will be some voiceover or no voiceover in some videos. So the NeoFetch is installed. So let me type in NeoFetch. Hit enter. So here it says like a Ubuntu 22.04.5 LTS. It's a long-term support, and the kernel version you get is a 6.8.0-47. I think this kernel version is in the 24.04.1 LTS also. If you want to check that videos, there are already videos in my channel. If you want to check that, you can check it out, of all the flavors of Ubuntu 24, which is Noble Numbet. And uptime is almost 17 minutes. Packages 1213 dpkg. Shell bash version is 5.1.16. Here is the desktop or the display resolution. Here is the window manager, which is GWM. The theme, icons, terminal font, my CPU, which I already mentioned. So here it says like a 840 MB. So here you should be seeing some lesser RAM. So it's better to always get the information of the RAM in the terminals. So it will be a good option, or else you can use the htop or ptop++. You just need to install those things. So let me try the INXI. Let me click on enter. As you can see, INXI is also not pre-installed, so you need to install everything on your own. So let me paste the command. So it's going to take few more seconds here. Just type in Y, and there will be a few seconds, and you should be seeing the INXI installed. So let me change the try to change the color in the background so we can see everything properly. So I hope you can see everything properly, or else we need to find another color like a black and white. So we can customize here, but I want to keep everything as a default. Let me choose the Tango, maybe it could work. So it's like a black and white background, it's the same thing. So I'm going to keep it like that. So let me type in like a INXI-SV8. And this command will grab complete distro information like audio, graphics, everything. So let's go with the first system. So host, it says like a Fun OS because I'm running it as a live boot, so that's the reason you should be seeing the same name here. Kernel, it says 6.8.0. It's a 64-bit compiler, not available. Maybe in the downside you should be seeing everything that. So desktop environment, JWM version 2.4.0 and LightDM version is 1.30.0. So there is a release note of this specific version in the official website. I'm going to show you that later. So let me first go through all the important things first. The distro, it says like a Ubuntu 22.04.5 LTS Jammy Jellyfish. I think you should be getting the same support as the Jammy Jellyfish for this distro. RAM 7.7 GB. So the total is 8 GB. So the available RAM is 7.7 GB. Used is 1.11 GB. So here it shows still the 376 MB. So that's the better. Always go with the terminal. So here is my CPU information, which is 12 Gen i5 1240p. So the flags, vulnerabilities, which is clearly unnecessary for the video, so I'm just going to skip it. But if anything is important for you, you can just pause the video and read everything. So the graphics information, BMW GFX version is 2.20.0. Display is X11. Server Xorg version 1.21.1.4. And what else we have? My monitor resolution. The LLVM version is 4.3. Mesa version is 23.2.1. So here are some other things. If you want to see, you can pause the video and read everything here. About the audio, here is the ELSA. The Pulse audio version is 15.99.1 and Pipewire version is 0.3.48. So here is like a network, Bluetooth, like a partitions, drives, which is clearly unnecessary for the video, and also the repos, everything. So the process running right now 236, uptime is almost 19 minutes, wake up 79, init system D version is 249, and shell bash version, which I already showed you in the NeoFetch. Compiler GCC version is 11.4.0 and INXI version is 3.3.13. So here are all the information. So if you want the Hestop, you need to install the Hestop, I guess. Let's try the Hestop. So there is literally nothing pre-installed, so you need to install every of the whatever you want. You can install everything on your own. So let's open the Firefox web browser. Let's go to the official website and also read every important notes there. And also I'm going to show you the Linux kernel downloading process, everything. So let's wait for a few more seconds and we should be seeing the browser. So the browser opened instantly without any delay. So usually the distros will take like a maximum of like a 10-15 seconds, but in this distro the browser opened instantly without any delay. So let's check the version of the Firefox. So it doesn't look like a JWM for me, but it's a JWM desktop environment. Everything is clean. So if you're trying to install, if you want to try to install, get all the information in the website. If you're satisfied, then go with the installations. If you have any issues like privacy issues or anything, if you find anything, then don't go with this type of distributions. Go with the well-known distributions. So the version you get is 115 ESR version. So the latest version of ESR should be like a 128, I guess. So you get the 115. So I'm going to open like a important tabs or important website and I'm going to continue from there. So here I opened every important tab, or also you can call it like a website. So let's continue with the first Firefox browser information and also some distro information. I already showed you everything in the terminal, but there are few other things. So I'm going to go through all those things. So the browser version, the build ID, Canonical because it's based on Ubuntu, and here is the Linux kernel. So you get the Linux kernel 6.8 version. So when you go to the Linux kernel website, which is the official website, you just need to type in like a Linux kernel in the search engine and the first link will be obviously the official website, or else you can just type in like a www.kernel.org. So here is all the kernel information. So if you don't know what is the mainline, stable, long term, you just need to click on the releases and here you should be getting all the description of whatever it is called. So here are all the long-term kernels. In order to get the kernel information, you can just type in like a uname-r in the terminal, or else you can use the browser like about semicolon support, or else you can try the NeoFetch, INX, whatever it is. You can get all the kernel information here. So here is all the long-term versions, and here is all the latest version of the kernels. So you should be getting 6.8 kernel. And about the theme, you get the Numex on the both the side. There is no like a dark or a light theme, but I'm going to show you all the other themes. There is a separate here theme section, so I'm going to show you that later. So here is like other things like RAM, which I already showed you. Disk space available 3.3 GB. Here is like a browser, like a picture-in-picture and information and all those things. So if anything is important, you can just pause the video and read everything. So here is like a Mesa version. I already showed you all the Mesa and everything. So here is again the same versions. The window protocol, X11, desktop environment, JWM. Mesa version is right here. My monitor resolution is right available in front of you. So these are all some information from the browser. Let me close it. So here is our Linux kernel information. So this is the official website. So you just need to type in like a FunOS in the search engine. If it's Google, then the obviously first link will be the FunOS website. But sometimes in the DuckDuckGo or in the start page, it may appear. So it's better to type in like a funos.org. Here is complete information or the official website. Minimalist design, fast performance, built on Ubuntu LTS. So this is how it's performing in the virtual machine. Here is some about the FunOS. So get all the information from the official website. If you're satisfied, then go with it, or else you can choose another distributions. About the documentation, here are the documentation. There is also like a screenshots. If you want to see the screenshots, you can see it. But already you are watching a video, it will be a waste of time. So here is the version we are using, which is 22.04.5. So here is some description like a FunOS 22.04.5, the latest point release based on Ubuntu 22.04.5 LTS. So I already made a video on this version also. If you want to check it out, you can check it out in my channel. So the key highlights of FunOS 22.04.5 is like it's based on Ubuntu 22.04.5 LTS. So it's a long name, so it will be a lot of time I'm going to mention. So you need to wait for it. So FunOS, here is the version. Foundation stable on this version, and the Ubuntu, this version is called as Jammy Jellyfish. You already know that. And repositories, October 24, 2024. Updated kernel, you get the Linux kernel, which I already showed you. Up to date Firefox ESR. So the version 115, I don't think it's like a latest or up to date, but it should be in the Ubuntu Jammy Jellyfish, but in other you should be getting the 128 version as the latest version of Firefox. So if you want to get all the information, you can search it in the Firefox official website itself. So visual enhancements with JWM and Papyrus icons. So new JWM theme, we added like a 17 new JWM theme. I think this one will be the 17 themes. Here are all those things. Convenient tray shortcuts, smoother workflow, sleek default look with the Numex theme, customizable IDM login interface. I'm going to show you the login logout screen later at the end. So these are all the changes. So these are some basic changes, nothing like a complicated or major changes, but these are all the changes here. So if you want to try it, you can try it. So you just need to click on the download. Here is the ISO file. Release date is September. So this is like a 24.04.1. So this is the Noble Numbet latest release. I didn't try this version. Maybe I think I did made a video on this one. So let me search it. So I don't really remember anything because I'll be posting like 2 videos daily. So that's the reason. Let me go to my channel. /9to5Linux, and it will take directly to my channel, or else you can search with the 9to5Linux and first link will be, or the first search term will be my channel. So we need to search it here. So let me find the search. Let me type in FunOS. So 8 months ago, 6 months ago, So I already made 2 videos, but I didn't think I made this video. So if you want to see this video, I'm going to make that video. I made like a 2 videos. I thought I made like a 24.01, but I didn't make a video on this one. So here is like a older versions, maybe like 8 months ago, 6 months ago. But if you want to see this video, I'm going to make a video on this one, this version, specific version, which is 24.04.1, which is like a Noble Numbet. So it was released on September 1, 2024. So it's been like maybe 1.5 months, 2 months like that. So here is the version we are using right now. So it will take you directly to the SourceForge website. So when you hover over it, it's going to show you the SourceForge website. So in the SourceForge website, when I was downloading the file, it didn't let me choose it. So here is the version 2024.3.27. So final version is here. So I already made a video which was like a 24.04 version, but here is the point update. I don't think there will be some major changes in the 24.04.1 LTS, just some few changes. But if you want to see that video, I'm going to make that video for you. Or else here is all the videos. Here is the Jammy Jellyfish video. You just need to click on download and the download will be started. So it's going to take like a 5 seconds and it will be starting the download. So these are like videos of 24.04, but I didn't make a 0.1 update video. So here is our ISO file. Always check the ISO file whether you are downloading the proper one or not. And also there should be some signatures. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. So this is how you download. This is how you get information from the official website. So I think we are good. Let me close it. So let's check some themes now. So let me change to the brown. So here is our brown theme, kind of looks like a gray for me. And let's check other thing, which is like a ice one. So you should be getting all the themes here. So if you want to try the pretty pink, you can try it. So I don't think it's like a pretty pink. Women should know this type of colors, but we usually, everything is for pink. Everything looks pink for me. So the here the highlighter looks like a pink, but the taskbar looks like a black color. So it's a black color here. And let's check the pastel. I don't know how it's pronounced. I usually call it like a whatever it's like a pink. I'm going to call it like a pink. I don't know what type of pink it is. So most of the men say that type of things. Let's go with the green. It doesn't look like a green. Maybe in the highlighter here. So here are the themes you can change according to your wish. I'm going to keep it like a default. And about the pre-installed applications, here are the applications you get. Here is the installer. Let's check the installer. So you should be getting the same installer, maybe the Calamares installer, I guess, or maybe the Ubuntu style the installer. Let's see. So we should wait for a few more seconds. And here is our Ubuntu style installer. You already know how to install the Ubuntu. So same thing will be with the FunOS. So there is nothing complicated. Everything is same. So you don't get any new installer or anything. You just basically get the same installer. So it will be waste of time to show everything because you already know how to install the Ubuntu. So the Noble Numbet should be having the new installer, maybe FunOS. But if you want to check that out video, you can check it out in my channel of 24.04 video. If the installer is changed, do let me know in the comment section, or else I can just watch my video on. So here is the graphics. So I don't think there is like any applications added, just the basic things is added in this distro. So you don't get any bloatware or anything like that. The customization, you get the themes and like a wallpaper things. Other than that, you should be getting the same things. If you want to reload the menu, you can just click here and you should be reloading everything. And here is the panel. Everything here is the workspace. If you want to switch to the workspace, you can do that easily. So literally there is nothing here other than some basic things. So the RAM, you should always search in, or you can just type in like a Hestop or maybe the NeoFetch. It should be providing the exact RAM consumption, but the task manager here doesn't properly show that. So right now here it says like a 425 MB. When I try to type in the terminal, let me try it. NeoFetch, and here you should be seeing the RAM. It's consuming like a 1 GB, nearly 1 GB, just a 3 MB difference, 4 MB. So 1024, so it will be like a 17 MB or something like that. I'm bad with the math, so try to ignore that. So here is the difference. So it shows like a 425, but here is the nearly 1 GB of RAM. So it's better to use the Htop or BTOP++. So other than that, I don't think there is anything here, just some basic applications, internet browser. In the graphics, you don't get any GIMP or anything like that. In the multimedia, you don't get any VLC media player, but you get some basic video players like that. So if you want to install anything, you can install everything by using the terminal and all those things. Like a basic, you usually install those applications like that. So this is how it looks. So I think I am going to end the video here because of there is literally nothing other than few things here. So the RAM is also taking a bit of more resources here. So usually if it takes like a 300-400 MB, then it's okay, but it's consuming a lot here. But still, you can call it like a lightweight Linux distro. It's still consuming under 1 GB. But the user experience will be completely different when compared to the bare metal. So you need to understand these common things also. I forgot to say that in the beginning. Usually I'll be saying these things, but I forgot for somehow. Right now I'm going to say it's consuming CPU. It says like a 0%. So that's the reason. You need to understand these common things. Use the Htop or BTOP++. So other than that, user experience will be completely different when you try it, or when you try it in the bare metal. It should be consuming less resources like a RAM and also CPU. So this happens in the virtual machines. So virtual machines will consume a bit more, and also user experience will be better in the bare metal. Till now, I didn't face any issues or any bugs or anything. Everything was working properly without issues. Everything was smooth, no issues, nothing like that. Even the browser loaded up pretty much fast. So if you're trying to install, like I already said like a 2-3 times in the beginning, if you're satisfied, if you don't have any privacy issues with this distro, then go with the installations, or else just skip this distro and find any other distributions. So this is how it performed, and I think I'm going to show you the logout screen, and I'm going to end the video here. Let me show you here is like a power options. This is how it looks. And I think there is no password or anything like that for the live credentials. So here is how the login screen looks. JWM, you just get the session only JWM. And I think we just need to click on login maybe. I don't know what are the credentials of the live boot. Let me try like a FunOS. So it's not working. Let's try the live. So the source force should be providing the password maybe, but it's better to get all the information first, then go with the this like a live credentials. But when you try to install, you can change all those things. But right now, let's try the live for the user. Let's click on. So this is how you need to log in. You just need to type in like a LIE in the username, and that's it. You don't need to provide any password or anything like that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Maybe if anything is available. Right now there is no content or anything like that. So literally there was just like a FunOS right now, so that's the reason I'm making a FunOS video. So there is no topic in the Linux market also. There is no new distro releases, so that's the reason. If any video or if any distro is available, I'm going to make another video, or else I'm just going to post this single video. Usually I will be posting like a 2 videos, but there is no topic, so that's the reason I'm going to end the video here just with a single video. So thanks for watching. Peace out.